Hi, it's Cheryl. Welcome to Home Rich Studio. Today I have two Halloween candy dishes or candy holders to make, so let's get right into the video. This is the first piece we're going to make, all totally from the Dollar Tree, except the paints, that is. So these are the things you're going to need. This is a basket from the Dollar Tree. They do come in black. If you can find the black one, I would get that if you're going to be making this piece, but we're going to paint it either way. And here's a little pumpkin sippy cup. The straw was broken in here. I threw it out. We're not going to need that. Here's some spider web. And it has spiders in it. There's ink, chalk paint, and plaster chalk paint, both by Waverly. And then I have this crackle. I want to see if plastic is going to crackle. And when you're done, you're going to need Mod Podge to finish it off, dishwasher Mod Podge. And I have that little damper sponge. So I'm going to take the lid off this sippy cup and I'm going to put it aside for another time. And I take this little stippling dabber brush here from the Dollar Tree also, and I'm just dabbing one full coat of the chalk paint called ink onto the pumpkin and onto this little web basket as well. Now I took this crackle when this was completely dry and I started damping it kind of onto this pumpkin and the basket as well. And here's what it looks like when it's dry. It was kind of different. I wasn't sure if it was going to crackle, but see, it was all bubbly and those are dry. So I thought, you know, this might be kind of a cool little different, unique idea. So I'm going to go with it and see what happens. So now that I have the base coat down, which is black, because you're going to need a base coat and then the crackle and then the top coat. So the base coat, whatever color you use is what you're going to see. So if you don't want a jack-o'-lantern, you can do a pumpkin, or you could do a skull if you wanted to make it even creepier. But I'm just putting a coat of this top paint right on top of that. And hey, by the way, if you are a subscriber, as always, I want to thank you because I do appreciate you. It's because of you is the reason that my channel is growing. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you're not a subscriber, welcome to my channel. I hope that you like what you see, and if you do, consider subscribing. It's totally free. It helps me out. I do a ton of seasonal things, thrift flips, Dollar Tree, budget-friendly things, and you'll just have to go and watch my videos and see if you like it. And if you do, like I said, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and please subscribe to my channel. So with all that said, I put on a top coat, or not a top coat, the coat of a Waverly chalk paint on the pumpkin and on this spider basket as well. And the spider basket takes a while to paint. So, and now after it's dry, well, it doesn't really have to be dry. I'm taking my blow dryer to this pumpkin. I wanted to see if it was going to crackle. I was really wondering if it was going to do this, and guess what? It did. Look at that. You know, like I've said in my previous videos, I love crackle. So I thought, and you know, like I said, this would be really cool on a skeleton, but I don't get into the really creepy stuff like this. I don't know. I'm a little bit less spooky Halloween kind of a person. And now I'm taking some black chalk paint again. I had some left over, and I'm just distressing around the face just to bring it out a little bit more so you can see the eyes and the nose and the mouth. And then I'm running a little bit down the creases of the pumpkin too, and the top and the bottom, just to give it some shadows, I guess. And I'm running a little bit down here on the basket also, and over the spiders so you can really see them so they pop out. And now you can use different colors, like I said, too, but I just thought this black and white would be just a little creepy. Now, if you're going to put candy or cookies or whatever in here, you're going to want to use Mod Podge, dishwasher safe Mod Podge, to seal that in. And also seal it in anyway so it doesn't scratch off the paint. So if you want to make this permanent, put some adhesive glue on it, some super glue, and I follow this up by hot glue to give it that quick hold. And I just attached these two pieces together. And then I took the spider web and I just kind of pulled it apart and put it on the top of the basket there. And I took one of these little spiders. You can clip that ring piece off at the end. And I just kind of hung it from the spider web. And I threw some candy in there. And like I said, you can throw cookies in there, but you probably will want to put them on like maybe a white napkin or cloth as opposed to, you know, a spider web. And you could put ribbon around the top of that pumpkin piece, but I thought it was fine the way it was. And that's it. This is what it looks like. And by the way, I'm not a big spider fan either. Even though these are plastic, they still kind of give me the creeps. And we live in Michigan, and we do have spiders, especially in the winter. Anyway, this is the second piece. And these are the things that you're going to need. And if you pass out candy on Halloween, you know, I don't know what you put your things in, candy in, but I have a little basket that I put mine in, and this is what we're going to be making. So this is a cooler. It's a very small one from the Dollar Tree. They just had a ton of them, literally, the other day. You're going to need some rope. These are 2 packs of bandanas or scarves from the Dollar Tree, and I bought two packs. Some Waverly chalk paint. I picked up the sign because I like the Halloween one, but you could use spooky, and you could use different scarves or bandanas, and you're going to need 6 to 8 clips, some scissors, and glue, and a glue gun. So now I'm only going to be painting the side of this cooler, because when we put the material on, it doesn't come all the way up on the side. So I figure if I painted it black, it would camouflage it. So see, just halfway down and then just the sides. And now take the scarf. I'll just call it a scarf. Or actually it's a bandana. I'll call it a bandana. And I clipped the tag off too. And first I had to move the camera to show you to get it in there more. I first wanted to center it completely centered on top of this bandana. And I put a little clip just to hold it together, because I wanted to see how far up it was going to come on the sides. So I clipped the corners on one side, and then I pulled the bottom up. We're doing this like a Christmas present or a present. So the bottom up and the sides in, and then I clamped that, and same thing on the other side. So the clamps go in the middle first, and then on the corner. And I was kind of just putting this together just to see if I had to adjust the bandana a little bit. And so I really didn't. So now we're going to hot glue this all the way around. Starting on top, we'll do it in sections. So just a little bit in the middle first, and then I just took my spatula to hold it down so I didn't burn my fingers, and then put a little clip in there. Try not to get the hot glue on the clip. I've done that before too. It's harder to pull off. You'll pull the whole material and the clip off, so don't get the glue on the clip. And so there again, just did the whole side first, or I should say the entire side first. And now I'm folding it up on the side, and then gluing it over the top there. And those clips are so important. They make things a lot easier, let me tell you. And so this entire thing I did on both sides. So first it's the middle, and then it's the side, and then it's the middle, and then it's the side, if that makes sense. And I did get a little sloppy with my black paint there. So I would just, if I were to do it again, I would just paint over the top and not all the way down. And now I have this rope, and I'm just going to glue it on the inside all the way around. It's quick and easy. And see, like I said again, there's that black right there. I went down a little bit too far. But the inside is going to be covered anyway, so you're not going to see it. But it would just be a little less sloppy if I would have just painted the upper top portion. And you can glue an inside scarf inside that. I didn't, because if I pass out chocolate, you can clean the inside of this cooler, but you can't always pull the material out if you glue it in, so I didn't do that. And I actually have black material. It's a black shiny material that I'm going to put in here. So you can put, like I said, another scarf in here. You can put a napkin, a hand towel, whatever you like. The coordinating scarf that goes with this, which is different. It has skulls on it and stuff. I didn't want to use that one. So then I glued a piece of rope on the side of this. You're not going to be able to pull it up because candy in there is going to be heavy and it'll pop off, but just for decoration. So I glued a rope handle on both sides, and then these orange little beads just to give it a little bit more, finesse. And then I lost the footage, but I glued that sign on there that says Halloween. Now you could use a spooky one too, or anything that you want. And then the spider up there on the right hand corner, and then this little bow that I had made in a previous project. And see, this is what I'm doing right now to show you, an idea or an option. And this is what it looks like sitting on my counter. Thank you for hanging out with me today at Home Ridge Studio. I hope you enjoyed these projects. I will be back very, very soon, probably with some more fun fall or Halloween stuff. Anyway, you have a great day, a great week. I'll see you soon. Bye.